DunedinTV presents your local weekly morning show from delightfully different Dunedin. Featuring Justin Cataccio with Caitlin Hart. Including a musical performance by a local artist, an in-depth conversation with people in the know. This is Good Morning Dunedin.
Today on Good Morning Dunedin, Lisa Sampietro joins us in the art corner to take some pictures of our four-legged friends. Downtown man Trevor Davis sheds some light on the city's Operation Twinkle along Main Street. Santa Claus is coming to your street atop a fire truck. Caitlin takes a crack at a holiday craft, and we hear a song from the talented Nathan Allen. All this and more is coming up this morning on
Good Morning Dunedin.
We are coming to you from the Gus Cooper DunedinTV studio inside Dunedin City Hall, here in beautiful, sunny Florida. Good morning, Caitlin.
Morning, Justin.
How you been?
Good. I've been shopping and more shopping.
I have yet to do all my Christmas shopping. I got some more Christmas shopping to do, for sure.
Oh, I got a couple more little things to pick up as well, but for the most part, I am good. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in this morning. We have a fun, festive show for you today. We hope that you enjoy the show this morning and maybe even learn a thing or two about what's going on here in the city of Dunedin. We hope that everyone is staying safe and is as holly and jolly as we are feeling, now that the holidays are upon us. I still have a few more gifts, like I said, to get some people, and I feel like I'm always on the lookout for that perfect something for my special someones. Later in the show, we will have a fun craft that you can try at home. Maybe we will inspire you to make something special as a fun gift.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, let's take a look at the news and community corner.
'Tis the season to decorate. Local merchants are getting in on the action with Operation Twinkle. Street light poles are decorated in the style of choosing by the sponsor, and all kinds are popping up from laugh out loud funny to heart-touching memorials. There's dozens of street lights from subtle to outlandish. This annual tradition in Dunedin is a festive holiday decor that's sure to light up your day or night out on the town.
Hi there. I'm here to talk today about Operation Twinkle. Operation Twinkle is the City of Dunedin tradition. It is the decoration of the poles downtown, and we've been doing it for several years now, and it goes over very, very well with the public. The individuals, the organizations, the churches, the businesses, they adopt a pole, and then they decorate that pole. The participants are then placed in a category such as business, church, civic organization, holiday spirit, and then we judge them based upon their pole. Now, a lot of people don't know this, and it's a secret, but I'm gonna let it out right now. Santa Claus sends down from the North Pole some elves, and the elves are the ones that do the judging. So if you see some elves running around the city, they're judging the poles. The elves do a real great job, and they spend a lot of time judging. In the category, the elves also select an overall winner, the best of the best, and this is the trophy that that person gets to keep for 1 year, and we engrave their name on it. So for 1 year, they can keep it. Next year, they send it to the next winner.
Well, every year we try to think of a new theme, and this year, because of the way the year went, it's been very naughty. We thought Krampuskorn would be a great addition. So we gave him, of course, a Caledonia spin. If you see up there, he's got a horn. He is a unicorn also. We've won 3 years in a row. We're going for our 4th win. The first 2 years we won our category, and then the last year we won our category plus the grand prize.
We enjoy getting really creative. The first year we had the big beer. Second year we had the unicorn up on gifts. Last year was a lot of fun. So we had Yukon Cornelius and Herbie the dentist with the unicorn, Rudolph the unicorn, and Krampuskorn. So we've got a lot of people coming by and actually taking pictures with him. So that's a lot of fun to see.
Lately we've been having t-shirts made too to go along with our lamppost, and this year we'll even have a beer named after it. So.
The decorating of the poles I see a lot of smiling faces. I see a lot of people taking pictures. It just brings a lot of joy into the hearts of many that come downtown. And we just want to wish each and every one of you a very joyous holiday and a very safe holiday. Thank you.
Thanks, Seth, for that great piece. Which one was your favorite, Caitlin?
So I definitely saw a lot of really creative ones. There's a few that I liked. I think the one I liked the most so far, one of the best ones, was the memorial one. I thought that was very thoughtful and nice to do that one.
Yeah, I think I liked the Grinch one. The Pisces
Grinch
one there. So if you're wondering why City Hall doesn't have a decorated Operation Twinkle streetlight, so in the past we've had a plywood Christmas tree made out plywood that doubled as a sign that City Hall was a drop-off location for food donations and gifts for Dunedin Cares food pantry. We aren't doing that this year, so we don't have a lamp pole decorated, but I think the library is collecting food donations, and you can always drop off your food donations at Dunedin Cares across from the Dunedin High School. All right, so next on Community Corner News is that I got my tickets to the Dunedin Express, the Dunedin History Museum great event at, you can get tickets at DunedinMuseum.org, and tickets are only $20 per person. Visit the website for all the details. They're also looking for volunteers, so if you want to help out at Santa's at the North Pole, you can contact the museum if you're interested in volunteering.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Justin, you seem to do this event every year.
Yeah, I've done it every year, I think, and I'm going Sunday, so should be a lot of fun.
Have to let me know how that is.
Yeah.
Another great annual program put on by the city is Operation Santa, where Santa rides on top of a fire truck and visits all the neighborhoods of Dunedin. On DunedinGov.com, you can look at the schedule of when he'll be coming into your street sometime from December 10th through December 20th. I already kind of looked that one up for my neighborhood.
You know when?
And my cousins.
They always get to my, the day before, like the last day.
Parks and Recreation wants every one of you to participate in Dance Walk Fridays in December. Join us in Pioneer Park from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. for some fun. Today's theme is Ugly Sweater.
Got my ugly sweater here.
So get your ugly sweaters on and come post a selfie to the city's Facebook and Instagram pages with the hashtag Friday, hashtag City of Dunedin, and hashtag Love Dunedin. Justin, that is a cool looking sweater you got over there.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, but it's fun. Thank goodness it's Friday. So don your loud, ugly sweaters and join us downtown from 3:30 to 5:30 and have some fun.
If you're like most of us, you want to recycle your holiday trash, but you aren't sure what you can and can't recycle. Well, these holiday recycling tips should help you out.
Right, so the holiday recycling naughty and nice list. There's certain things you can recycle and certain things you can't. On the nice list, there's wrapping paper, paper only, cardboard boxes, paper cards and envelopes, catalogs, paper cartons, plastic bottles and containers, and of course aluminum, tin, and steel cans.
And the naughty list, which Justin, you should have read off this one, is Christmas lights, scarlet and tinsel, foil wrapping paper, ribbons, bows, bubble wrap, plastic air pillows, styrofoam, plastic utensils, paper plates, batteries, plastic bags, and sandwich baggies. Those are not recyclable.
Right, so those, foil wrapping paper and anything really shiny like that is probably not recyclable.
But you can use them as a toy.
When in doubt, throw it out.
There you go.
That's our sustainability coordinator's slogan. So, when in doubt, throw it out, folks. All right, so the Scottish American Society of Dunedin and the Haggis Celtic Concert presents our second annual Celtic Christmas, featuring two world-class Celtic musicians, Dave Curley and Colin Farrell. This concert's just in time for Christmas. The evening of Wednesday, December 16th. The show is at 7 p.m. and tickets are only $25. You can get your tickets at haggiscelticconcert.com. Sounds like a lot of fun. And to find out more information about all these great city events, visit www.dunedingov.com.
All right, well, we will return in less than 60 seconds with Dorky Daisy, Lisa Sampietro, and Good Morning Dunedin's Art Corner. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Good Morning Dunedin.
Today in the Art Corner, Dunedin TV producer Seth Walker joined a photo shoot with Dorky Daisy photographer Lisa Sampietro. All right, let's step in to the Art Corner.
Hi, my name is Lisa Sampietro. I'm a local photographer. Today I was doing pet minis. We were doing them specifically for pets because they deserve their limelight too. Not everybody is trained, but I mean, mostly just to get them to pay attention to the camera instead of all the sounds around them. But a lot of the times they're afraid of the camera, so you've got to get them used to the camera, used to the flash, and get them to where they feel comfortable in their environment so that you actually get their personality instead of just a still of them sitting there in front of like a really good background. The two main genres that I do are pet photography and boudoir, which is ironic because they don't go together, but that's where I feel the most inspired.
And you've never crossed into the area of pet boudoir?
I have not crossed over into pet boudoir. No, not yet. Believe it or not, the smaller they are, the harder they are, just because they're usually a little bit more timid, a little bit more scared, so you have to give them a little bit more time to warm up to you in the camera. And actually the hardest breed, I'm gonna have to say, is actually a boxer. They tend to be a little bit more skittish. They love their owner. They're not so sure about the camera. But that's why when we usually do one-on-ones, we spend 1 to 3 hours with the dogs, either warming up to the dogs for the first hour, letting them sniff the camera, letting them sniff the flash. We let them run around us, realize that we're not gonna hurt them, and give them lots and lots of treats. And then within the next hour, we usually have their trust, and therefore that's about the easiest that you can get to them. So professionally, I've been doing it on my own company for 2 years. I've been somewhere in the realm of photography since I was about the age of 12 when I originally started. My biggest influence, I would say the one guy that I look up to the most on his work is Joe McNally. When I was 16 years old, well before the internet, there was a cover on Time magazine, and it was Kermit the Frog, and Jim Henson had just passed away. And I wanted to know how someone behind the camera was able to grasp the personality of a Muppet that was no longer being ran by its owner. And I looked it up and discovered it was Joe McNally, and I've followed his work ever since. And the other one that helps me with my dog photography is Kaylee Greer, who is a Nat Geo photographer, and she has dog breath photography, and she has turned into a really good friend of mine. So she is definitely one of my influences when it comes to pet photography. Why do I think art is important? Not to call out my own child, but I have a 15-year-old son who is absolutely one of the smartest kids in the world. He is amazing at math, science, but he was never big into art growing up, as much as I tried to get him into it. And then he discovered the drums, and I was able to talk to him about how that is an art form and how that actually relates to math. And once he was able to relate those two together, he understood that that was an art form. And what I had to explain to him was, if you don't have art, then you don't have a sense of the wonderment around you. Think about how bland everything would be. There wouldn't be all the murals that we have, not even just in downtown Dunedin, but everywhere, the murals and the music, that's art. And what would you do without music that you listen to when you're doing your homework? So if you didn't have that type of art or any type of art, how boring would we be? We would be in a black and white world. We would have no color whatsoever. This is the first time that I've actually used a vehicle. We did it because we wanted that vintage retro Christmas look. A lot of the times we ask people what they want for their homes. I actually like to go, when I do a client one-on-one, I like to meet at their actual home so I can see the textures, the coloring, the lighting, so that we can help them discover, do you want it on the beach? Or would be in a woodsy area look better in your house? How are we bringing out the personality of your dog? Does your dog thrive on the beach? Does your dog absolutely love playing, chase and hide and seek in the woods? Do you want, is a car a big deal? Because a lot of, especially dogs, love to be in their owner's vehicle, and that owner has vintage cars, or even if they don't, they like vintage cars. So therefore we bring in the likes of the human and what the dog thrives at also. So we try to bring in and incorporate whatever textures and feels the client wants and what makes the dog the most comfortable, where it feels at home the most. Have we done anything besides dogs? I have done cats, I've done squirrels, I've done snakes. Obviously dogs are my major. And then of course, the best of the best would be our pet pigs. I am starting a new series coming up in the spring. We're doing a spring fling. So we're actually working with a local florist where we're working with very extravagant floral backgrounds and floral necklaces for the females, and then floral boutonnieres for the dogs. So maybe not so much boudoir, but it's spring fling for the dogs. Suncoast Animal League. So I've only worked with them a few times so far. I've done a few for Compassion Cares also. And what I like to do is go in and photograph and capture more of the personality that the dogs that are a little bit harder to adopt out. We try to grab more of the personality so it's not just a quick phone picture of the dog and you actually get to see their personality in that split second that you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook or anywhere on social media, because you can't get a dog's personality a lot of the time. Where we go in and we play with them a little bit, we get them to warm up to us, and we get that googly, fun, outgoing, and we've gotten, a few dogs and cats adopted for them that might have been a little bit older, might not have been having the easiest time because maybe they don't warm up to somebody real quick, but this way we can catch the personality. Suncoast is amazing. We've done a lot of work with them. Good morning, Dunedin.
All right. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Seth. I guess I need to upgrade my Christmas card pictures. These ones look amazing. What'd you think of that piece?
There were so many cute dogs, and those pictures were really cool. I loved a lot of those. Were really nice. I loved all the editing and everything.
Even like the pig pictures. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
And that one dog with the pajama onesie on.
Yeah, the boxer with the pajamas.
I bought my dog one of those.
I'm gonna have to bring my dog to have her get a picture taken with her.
I'm gonna need some pics done as well. All right, well, we are gonna be returning in 90 seconds to our crafty corner. Be right back. Welcome back to Good Morning Dunedin. It's time for Caitlin's Crafty Corner. So today in the Crafty Corner, we are going to be making some cool little festive crafts out of these pine cones.
Yeah, making little
So
Christmas
they
trees.
are going to look like this.
Some finished ones.
This should be the finished product of what they look like once we are done. So let's get started.
All right, so I'm going to start by cutting up some of these Mardi Gras beads into Christmas lights.
Yes, so those are going to be the lights or ornaments. We're going to start cutting some of those up. Also, you're going to need, obviously, the pine cones, some paint. A lot of people think it's easier to use the spray paint, which is what was used for these, but we're inside, we can't do that. So we will use paint today. And then we got a little something.
Spray
Like some
snow.
Snow in Florida.
Yeah, and it won't melt if you just spray it on.
Shake this up a little bit.
All right, I got my green ones. I'm gonna cut up some of these red ones here.
I'm gonna start painting a pine cone.
So, for those of you who don't know, the city of Dunedin is located in Pinellas County, and Pinellas County is named after the pine trees of Pinellas County. Someone didn't know that. I told them the other day, and they're like, "Oh, that totally makes sense."
Yeah, and that's why it makes this such a perfect craft.
Right.
And you are gonna want to be careful with the hot glue gun. If you get it on you, it is hot, and it dries really quickly.
Right.
So I think this one's gonna stick to my finger. Maybe not. Okay. There
Good.
we go.
All right. I think I'm gonna do my snow before my ornaments. Just gonna.
See how that. Yes, cute.
Good enough. There we go. So we didn't bring the bases in today, but these ones that my family and I made a couple years ago, we used plaster of Paris as the base. So you can either use some white clay or a little bit of plaster of Paris, and then you would just stick it right on there. We don't really have time for that today, so we're just gonna work on these. Oh boy.
It's snowing.
Nice.
That is so cool.
All right, I think you got. That's good. That's good.
I
Get
love
carried
it.
away. There we go.
Yeah, I do recommend if you do the snow to do that first before the ornaments, because then your ornaments will get all snowy.
Right, that's what I was thinking. All right.
That's why
so
I
there's
did it. It's not dry yet from the glue or
get all over your hands.
from the paint. I mean, or the snow. It'll get all.
We're having fun here today.
But yeah.
All right.
These are cute.
So some of the things you need is paint, hot glue, Mardi Gras beads, preferably like
Here
red,
are-
green, gold, silver, and gold, and plaster of Paris if you want to do the base. And you can either spray paint them green or paint them green. Even just the paint seemed to work just fine. So I hope you liked our Crafty Corner today. I think that's it for Crafty Corner.
I believe so.
All right.
Thanks for
out.
joining, Justin. Looks like it's time for some birthday shout-outs. Happy birthday to Cameron. She is the president of the Dunedin International Film Festival and a yoga teacher at Warrior One Yoga, as well as a volunteer here at DunedinTV. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ella. She is celebrating her sweet 16 today. She's a brilliant artist, an animal lover, and an all-around joy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Miss McCoy. She loves her DHS kids and going to Disney World with her family. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dunedin City Commissioner Deborah Kynes. She supports the arts and cultural community and is founding member of the Dunedin International Film Festival. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Phyllis. Phyllis is the director of the Dunedin Public Library. So she loves books, teaching 5 a.m. spin classes, and running marathons along with her amazing family. She really is a Wonder Woman. Happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday, everybody.
Don't forget to send in your birthday shout-outs.
You can reach us on Instagram, Facebook, or you can email the city. All right, so my hidden talent this week is it's going to make a quick paper airplane. It's kind of a craft that I've known for my whole life, it feels like. But do you want to start with a full piece of paper? I kind of pre-folded this one a little bit. So fold it in half, and then you fold the front top corners in, and then you want to fold them in again, right? And you fold the whole thing in half, and then you fold down the sides, make some wings. Do. Of course, there's all kinds of airplanes you can make, and this is just a simple, easy jet plane. All right, let's see if it flies. All right.
Decent throw.
All right. Do you want to try that, Caitlin?
Nah, that's all right.
Okay. All right, our musical guest this week is Nathan Allen. You can find Nathan Allen's music at nallenmusic.com. But before we hear his great music, I want to say thank you to our guests, Lisa Sampietro in today's Art Corner, Trevor Davis with Holly and Dawn from Caledonia Brewing with their horned streetlight creation, and I'd like to thank you, wherever you are, for tuning in this morning. Please remember to be kind to one another and keep each other safe out there. Happy holidays from everyone here at Dunedin TV, and good morning, Dunedin.
The song's called Fallen.
Man of the morning as I've always been. Wake up long before she. Try not to move so the dog don't keep still, and I lay there just watching her sleep. Most beautiful woman that I've ever seen, sharing a bed here with me. She opens her eyes up but just long enough to tell me I'm being a creep. These are the moments I live for. Run away when they're going on. Beautiful moments more than ever before. Skip to a few hours later. We walk side by side down the street. And out of the corner of my eye I catch her smiling over at me. She looks in the other direction, about as subtle as a hurricane. When I ask her what she is thinking, she just says, well, I like the shape of your face. These are the moments I live for. Run where then they're going on. Beautiful moments that keep us together, falling harder than ever before. Not even sure why you love me. She laughs as we're walking along. Well, I've got more issues than Time magazine, and I sing all the wrong words to songs. Yet you are here still beside me. You act like I can do no wrong. So many told us that we'd never make. Here we are still going strong. These are the moments I live for. Run where and they're going on. Beautiful moments that keep us together, falling harder than ever before. Falling harder than ever before. Falling harder than ever before. Falling harder than ever before.